All right, bro, let's talk about this Giannis headbutt, bro. Really went under the radar. He headbutted Mo Wagner, and I watched the whole clip. It really didn't look like Mo Wagner did anything to this nigga. This nigga Giannis just went crazy for no reason, headbutted him. So, and this is the question, because I had a little rant on Twitter yesterday. Do you think he should have had a longer suspension for what he did? So DQ, let me hear you, what you have to say first.
I think they should have just suspended him for the rest of the seeding playoff games, just to see where they'd be at in the seeding. It's suspend him for that, but as soon as playoff starts, it's just a headbutt. It'd be all right.
It's just a headbutt? Okay.
See, I mean, I honestly feel like they only suspended him for one game for the fact that they're in the bubble. This bubble situation is the only reason why he was only suspended one game. If the season was regularly going, like how we usually used to see the NBA,
it'd be about 5.
And like he just said, like 5 games. It'd be like 5 games. They'll probably be fined a little chunk of change or whatever. But
if you suspend him for 5 games, that's the first 4 games. They might get swept in Milwaukee. I'm just saying.
They ain't getting swept by the Magic.
Hey, it might be.
They ain't gonna get swept by the Magic. Even without Giannis, y'all not getting swept by the Magic.
You're losing Giannis. That's a big part.
Chris Middleton, like I said.
We needed Chris Middleton to come through today against the Grizzlies, and he did nothing. Think about Chris Middleton. I was rooting for him all day, and he did nothing, bro. So I kind of agree with what you said. I think it would have been a longer suspension if it was in a regular season game. But I still think he should have got more games, period. You can't headbutt a nigga and just get away with that shit with one playoff game, bro.
I feel you.
When it's so meaningless of a game, it's like, we know the reason why you only gave him one game, because if you gave him multiple, it would have dipped into the playoff games. But he deserved that shit, though. He deserves it.
I agree. He deserved that shit. But they only gave him one due to the circumstances. So, but I totally agree with you. It should have been more.
Because this was my point, bro. If somebody is fighting on the court and somebody off the bench steps onto the court, that's a 1-game suspension right there. You're not doing anything. You just step onto the court. You know that rule came into effect, I want to say like 10 years ago. But if a nigga just headbutt you, he get a 1-game suspension. That just sounds crazy. I can get a 1-game suspension for stepping on the court, and I can get a 1-game suspension for damn headbutting a nigga. That shit don't add up, my nigga. So that had me upset yesterday because I already don't like the Bucks. So I obviously don't want to see them lose. But I just felt bad for Mo because he got no respect. No respect for getting headbutted. And we trying to slip it under the rug like shit didn't happen. Braun? We don't even want to talk about this is Braun now. Or some shit like that.
Braun, they would have suspended dude for getting headbutted.
Hey, you're right though. They would have suspended the other nigga.
Exactly. How big was headbutted by Braun? Skip Bayless would have had a field day. This is your kid.
Skip.
Hey, you right about that.
Over the other night.
Crail.